Excellent timing. We're getting consistent readings, and I believe we're ready to try again. That is, if you're up for it. Great, to work everyone. Let's get this underway. And you, just relax, but also be sure to concentrate very... Look for the next Adra pillar. Once you have the connection, just step through.
I've got sea legs and land legs, but whatever this is, no good. I'll try not to vomit on you this time, Ishi.
Consider it done.
We got trouble, folks. Someone in my...
I'm here. Lavaru beyond seek.
I'm listening. Huh. Right between the eyes.
What can I do you for? Lavaru beyond seek.
Yeah? Right on target. Yeah? There's a treat. Can't take much more.
What can I do you for? Mo Ixie Oneth.
Yeah? How do you like that?
I heard you. Ha!
Yeah? Take that!
Yeah? Lavaru beyond seek.
Aye? Lavaru beyond seek. Yeah? You're yes, that's right!
Your orders?
God darn it!
Something I can do? That's right. Already. Not a problem. Already.
Have called for reinforcements.
Don't let them escape! I'm here. Lava room beyond seek.
You were saying? Right between the eyes.
What can I do you for? Lava room beyond
Hey.
seek.
Just say the word. Ha!
Oh,
You're mine! Not a problem. I'll make it quick. What the shit? Behind us! Look sharp!
Tell me. Of course. Lava room beyond seek.
lava room beyond seek.
What do you need?
Take that! Yeah? Ask someone else. How do you like that?
Speak freely.
Aye? Lava room beyond seek.
What can I do you for? Mowing Ixie on us.
Need a hand? There's
Just like that.
You were saying? For the wrong Anui. Right between the eyes.
Yeah?
Yeah. gonna light the darkness.
I'm here. Ha! That's it!
No, this job was rotten. We did what you asked.
Madiko, I thought I was done for. These monstrous brutes. Look at what they have done. They've destroyed all we have worked toward for a little coin. Agrasima, Watcher. I owe you my life. Do not think I forgot. This is a bold move, even for the Royal Deadfire Company. They are losing patience. And look at our machines. We'll clean up here, see to the wounded. You'd best get over to the offices.
One way or another, this is only going to get worse.
Consider it.
Tell me. Indeed. I know you were expecting different from Aeth. Us too.
I just thought for sure I'd have my answers. Now I don't know what to do.
You'll figure something. Something will feel right to you.
Guess I might will then.
You return.
Thanks.
Can I be of service?
It is a pity you let him escape. He will be found. I will make it. I did not think he had the stones. And now I will never know the extent of his sabotage. Trade routes, partners, cargo. Anyone may know, but you have saved my life. Agrasima, for your trouble. Your intervention has given me much work to do.
Ak, my little privateer. You have news for me?
Watcher, at last, someone who can answer my questions. They're saying there was an attack at the Spire. I fear I'd sent you to your death. None of the Huana guards will tell us a thing, and Flaune's message, what happened? The Royal Deadfire Company. I didn't realize they were even aware of our efforts.
Your efforts atop the spire of the Soul Seers, you mean?
I suppose I needn't ask if you'd been reporting to your leadership.
If Atsura knew that I've hopped into that Adra with the captain twice now, he'd stick me in the infirmary.
I'm glad you're in one piece, Watcher. I'll have the details out to Flaune, I think. You've more than earned. Oh, and perhaps you'd consider stopping by Alvari's office. I believe she'll want some assurance.
I can't decide if the gods must love or hate you, Watcher. Perhaps volcanoes, giant waves. Mel, I've had my... It involves no divinities, but I do have some news for you as well. I have called together a meeting of the Songreta Mea Compressa. Our esteemed investors have come to hear Director Castol's excuses for squandering their fortunes. You've witnessed Castol's mistakes personally, and you know what is at stake for us with Ukaizo. The council will want to hear from you, the Kontynuacja in particular. The company needs new leadership. Leadership that can make effective use of its most important allies. Let us start here, striking a fine impression before the wealthiest men and women in Eora. Will you? When you and the truth are on such poor terms, you will attend the trial, I hope. Your testimony is a vital part of the proceedings. Indeed. Come then. I'll send for our esteemed guests. Meet us upstairs when you are ready.
Silence, please. I'd like to get us underway. I see you have wasted little time in involving yourself, Lord. Director Castol, Governor Alvari, you are both here?
Indeed, Your Excellency.
Yes, Your Excellency.
And this is to be your witness?
I see the foreign airs put a bend in his spine.
Most esteemed guests, this is the Watcher of Kontynuacja.
We were sorry to hear of Cadnui's fall, Lord. How interesting to find you here. You have my sympathies.
I have several connections in the White March. I have always wanted to meet the man behind the stories.
Let us begin, if the clerks will attend the roll. Albina Carnetto, Duke Remasi Storanzo Miscelona, the Archmage.
Devils take your roll, Nero. This isn't a Songretta Ducala.
Wouldn't be a Valiant hearing if someone wasn't feeling combative.
If this goes badly, at least there's enough wealth in this room to cover our funeral expenses several times over.
Very well. Then let me extend my sincerest thanks to our shareholders in attendance. In deference to present company, we will proceed in Edira. Director Castol, you stand accused of nothing less than gross incompetence, mismanaging of resources, willful deceit, grave charges all. We have examined the evidence available to us. The numbers are not in your favor, Director. Now, Alvari.
Agrasima, Your Excellency. Esteemed Council, I bear Maestro Castol no ill will. We have always treated one another with great respect. I put it plain. The company is bleeding resources. We have identified numerous sources of Adra, and yet, how much of it ever? The expedition to Pococahara was but the latest failure. Trained workers and supplies gone, and for nothing.
You mean to say that the vein was secured in the end?
Well, that is... yes, Your Excellency, but...
A strange argument. We are concerned with results, Alvari. As far as I can see, the expedition was a success.
I have more, Your Excellency. Your coin, lords and ladies. Where has it gone all this while? Not to mines and industry, no. The director has spent the bulk of it on frivolous...
That is absurd. Animancy research has gotten us where we are today.
Precisely.
Enough, Alvari. Watcher, you have had some involvement in these experiments. Do you have anything to add?
Coin has done well enough for us already.
It truly works. You mean to say that the Animancers have learned how to transport people? Certainly not.
We have heard much of a Kaiser in recent days. I wonder, Director Castor, just what are your plans for the fabled city?
Ukaizo holds an enormous quantity of a luminous adra. Our research has already yielded results. If we can establish an outpost there, then... If we take this opportunity, we can accomplish far more than we initially believed. I could make you rich, lords and ladies, beyond your wildest dreams.
You may be rich in a century or two. Have you that long to wait? Some of you perhaps, but all? Dreams are all Castle has to offer. We have scores of Adra sites mapped to detail. Why not focus our efforts there?
That is true. We have mapped these deposits for years. The closer we travel to Ondra's mortar, the denser the deposits. Even Alvari knows this. They'll come around. Our research may even benefit them as well.
Even if there is Adra past the mortar, let us grind down the whole of it and be done with the place. Or will the Songreta war against the natives and sea monsters for the next 100 years?
I believe the case before us is quite clear. Alvari, have you anything further to add?
My lords, ladies, our enemies will make for Ukaizo in short order. The Valiant Trading Company must be ready. It needs decisive, effective leadership, now more than ever.
Assuming he means to help us.
We will see, won't we?
You have heard all the accusations against you. Castal, any final words?
Everything I do to help the company. You know this. 2 years ago, you entrusted me to establish the Luminous Adra trade. I will continue to serve you, dutifully, and to my best ability. I know now that Alvari has hungered after my position for years, just as she will hunt after yours if you allow her to rise. She would cast Margaret off her throne if she could.
You inspire much loyalty, Castor. If only it were so amongst your own peers. It is time. Let us put the matter of Castor's dismissal to a vote. All in favor? You have overreached, Alvari. And the Songreta does not take kindly to being called away from our business to indulge your schemes. Sate your ambitions in the living lands. Lueva Alvari, I hereby strip you of your rank and title, and pronounce you exiled from the Valiant Trading Company and the Valiant Republic.
This is a serious mistake. You can't do this to me.
I believe that brings this meeting to a close. Agrasima Watcher.
I must see the shareholders out, but please. The living lands. Poor Alvari. I cannot stop thinking on it. How easily it might have been my fate. All my achievements gone in an instant. Well, she brought it on herself, didn't she? The members of the Songreta, they are not to be taken lightly. Well, I am still director, and our ambitions have not changed. We move forward. The Council wishes for results, so the Royal Deadfire Company will not sit idly by while we claim Ukaizo. If we set out now, they will do everything in their power to stop us, which means we can no longer afford any doubts about where our loyalties lie.
No captain of mine sails against the homeland. It's that simple. If you've got any ideas, How do we get past this, Captain? I've got a pretty good idea. If you don't, then you've got your principles on backward. But Rawatai needs all hands on deck. And I won't just turn about on my career. Well, sometimes it takes more than a punch to make a dent. You should know that already, if what I've told you about is... You were more than complicit in my activities, Captain. I seem to recall you handled yourself... You don't know what you're talking about. Not exactly how I wanted to end this friendship, but I guess we're done with each other. Unless I happen to catch you in my sights. No promises. Come along, Ishi. It's back to just you and me.
An unfortunate business. We may not officially be at war, but some of the less expected consequences. So, we know the threat that the Royal Deadfire Company poses. The Royal Deadfire Company has a primary powder house in the Brass Citadel. The bulk of their powder is stored there, and from there delivered to the greater portion of the ships of the... Destroying that powder house would make for a crippling blow against the fleet. Enough to make an occupation of the Deadfire seem little better than a fever dream. Of course, the building is very well defended. You cannot simply walk inside. It might be impossible if the Royal Deadfire Company had not decided to use the Adra formation inside the powder house as a source of illumination. With Alet's machines and your talents, walls are little obstacle. In truth, the trickier part will be to get you out before you are caught in the blast. The powder house, but Alet has a solution. A device that will... She will explain more. She waits for you at the spire. The living lands. Well, she brought it on us. Well, the royal Deadfire, which means we can no longer afford it.
No, no.
And within but
Ready when you are.
Your orders? I feel like I should set the record straight. I didn't get into this business so I could shoot first in a battle that hadn't even started, you know? I can make a case that my work was justified, but gods. We're shooting at people with dangerous ideas, and assuming the ideas will die with them. Funny, depends on where you're standing, I guess. I can see attacking a fortress or an enemy ship. I can see taking aim at the soldier wearing the tallest hat. I killed a chieftain for spreading good ideas. If my talent with a gun caused anyone to think that a bullet is a one-size-fits-all problem solver, that says more about them than it does about me. It's a little different when the enemy's ship is turning about, their cannons glinting like a spider's eyes. You don't find time for a lot of deep, ethical discussions. Ishiz is a good listener, but he's too dumb to offer much perspective. I could use some of yours right about now. You're saying maybe this isn't a memory we want to take home? You could be right. If we let this sort of thing spin out of control, it won't do us any good in the long. If we go Atsura's way, we had better be sure that killing the right people makes a difference. Damn sure. And if we fall back on what we know, cannons, sieges, occupation, we'd better commit to fighting a moving target. We won't succeed if we don't understand the tribes. And something tells me that we aren't there yet. I'm sure the Navy would love to test their might against a challenge.
Yeah?
You were saying? So, it's to be Ukaizo. The last great arena of this contest. If you believe that sort of thing. Planting a flag in the sands of Ukaizo is a great way to hang a target on your back. I just want to know that we're doing this for the right reason. So far, I'm unconvinced. Until I see Ukaizo for myself, it's a bedtime story. Let the poets hang their hopes on a dream. Rawatai's navy should be better than this. Ukaizo isn't a fortress in the path of shipping lanes. We don't even know if this mythical island has any defensive value. When this campaign is spread across razor-thin margins, how does the company plan on sustaining a garrison half the world away in uncharted seas? All the powers imagine that Ukaizo is a symbol for control. And they're willing to bet everything that they're right. Couldn't be prouder to be a part of it, Captain. Thanks for letting me squawk in your ear like a Shiza after 2—
Go on, then.
Not a problem. Just say the word.
What
Didn't
for?
take you? Romantic type, Seraphim.
The tongue's got a use or for, lass. Right master of each.
Yeah, I'm gonna pretend like I didn't just hear that.
The living lands. Well. I am still director, and our ambitions have not changed. The royal the royal destroyed.
Of course, the building is very well defended. You can.
With Alette's machines and your talents, in truth. But she will explain.